Okay then. Hi, this is Codeweaver. I decided to play the game Journey on stream because I needed a little bit of a relaxing, sort of meditative process today. Something to take my mind off of the trials and tribulations of the day. And I like this game. I've played it once before. It's a while ago. I know roughly the mechanics, but that's not the point of this. It's about, well, the journey. So let's see if I can make this work. Title screen and a delightful desert scene. Just gonna double check to make sure my audio is coming through on the stream. I can see the video is okay. And just adjust my microphone volume a little. Alright, I think I've got something that works for me. Alright, so putting that aside for a moment, let's hit start and begin our journey. So here's a lovely sand landscape shimmering in the desert sunshine. Something flapping, silhouetted against the sun. Markers in the sand. And a meteor of some kind flashing through the sky. Shimmering and traveling low, which we've spotted. Quick little description of controls. Such a sort of a beautiful little bit of an art piece. The kicking up of the sand as we pass through it, leaving a little bit of a trail, but it vanishing into our wake. Our passage erased by time quickly. We are but a dream. Alright, probably shouldn't wax too poetic, I'll start to sound silly. And here we climb the hill and get our first view of a distant mountain peak. Shimmering in the distance, beckoning us. And we step forward. Very agile on their feet, this one. I feel like if I tried to do that down a sand embankment, I would very quickly become a tumbling mass. don't know if we can get a close-up camera on this. Probably not very easily. There are hints of writing, but I don't think any of these are readable. I'm looking out over the landscape to see if anything's differentiable. If I can spot anything unusual. Other than the obvious building, of course. This marker is a little unusual, being right under the alcove like that. If they're grave markers, then perhaps this is a tomb. Mausoleum. And here we are infused with a bit of story, if you like. Our tunic has grown a tail as we step forward to be greeted by these floating wisps of tapestry. Little playful things. Here we learn our first mechanic where we can fly for but a brief moment, and then are refreshed by our friends, bequeathing us with a little bit of I don't know what it is. Spirit, energy. As we look around, we actually see buildings off to the distance on our right and ahead. We also see more of these little flitting friends of ours. Perhaps they have something to tell us. And if I were to fly here, little ones, would you help me out? Very helpful, very friendly. Seeing as I'm playing this in a more meditative fashion today, then sort of a little bit more what's over the next hill, quick we must see it. Ironically, I may poke around with a little bit more care than last time. I'm not in a rush to get anywhere. I just need to have a few mellow moments, I guess. Have I gotten turned around? No, we came from there, and the mountain's there. More of our friends over here. Just join them in the sky. Hi, friends. Of course, I know there's more to them than meets the eye. I do not have enough strength, I guess, to make that jump, but I'll go around the back way. That's all right. If I need to, I'll go get some help from my friends back there. So I've hit enter to go into my meditative state, but I think I need to do one more thing. There we are. Let us meditate here. So I'm looking at this and I see those markers. I see what might be considered bodies lying horizontally, so maybe they are gravestones. Not sure I can gain anything else from looking at this aside from that symbology. Lovely, though. Can I climb up the back side of this? Yes, but there does not appear to be anything here of import. Came from there. Doesn't appear to be anything off in the distance in this direction. But there is this great city here. And I note that even without my flight power, I can drift down from heights, so I don't need to worry about falling off of things, I think. Oh, this is lovely. Let's walk up here and I'm not sure what this is supposed to mean. They glow a little, but there doesn't appear to be anything here. Sort of a pulsing, glowing thing above that pylon there. Something moving around in that cage down there. I'll definitely get to those things in a moment. Oh. Yes, yes, okay. Some sort of ancient order, maybe one like us, or ones like us. Looking up towards what's the mountain. I'm not sure what this is meant to represent. Perhaps a meeting or a conflict. Sure if the rays are meant to be weapons or sight. I'm going to step into the light and meditate for a moment. And now I no longer have control, so I suppose I'm someone else taking a journey. No, I have control. It just did not happen to me last time I played this game, so I'm not sure what to take from this. Is this a shorter path? My goodness, perhaps this will be a shorter playthrough than I think. I don't understand the significance of coming here except as a shortcut, but very well. This to me feels like, because I played through it once, they provided me a way to approach the mountain more quickly. Well, spoilers, I guess, for anyone who's coming into this. Oh, the right click, I remember that. It creates that pulse. These wisps of tapestry meant to grant us additional flight, I suppose, and energy. This is definitely endgame material here. Most curious that I should end up here so quickly. As I approach another, well, sort of a marker. Seeing if giving out a pulse actually does anything. Protect myself from the winds with these large barriers. Can't see the top of the mountain from here. It's ambiance is quite chilling. Oh, I came up from hiding just a little bit early. That's all right. Trying to push through this canyon in the hopes that I won't get blown back through it. A little bit sad that I didn't get to take the longer journey. But sometimes a shorter journey is a good one. Perhaps this will encourage me to explore that opening area in the desert a little bit more. Perhaps there are shortcuts to other realms. Oh, I don't think I want to be here anymore. It was an unsettling sound followed by our friend circling around up there. And while I have very little to lose, I would prefer not to be gobbled up. I don't think they can gobble me up. If I recall, they can harm me after a fashion. Let's maybe get in out of the cold for a moment. What happens if I give a pulse here? Oh. Oh, that's lovely. I don't know if I ever did that last time. Oh, some flight friends. Hi. Little wisps of scarf, I guess. Looks like a gap over here. Maybe my flight friends will help me. Oh, and look below. The scale of this is quite wonderful. It's the gate I think I came through when I first came into the snowy realm. Oh, look at that. Yes. A stream of flighty scarf friends. Scarf birds. Ascending to the heavens. Well, this is one of those leap of faith moments, and I've got a little bit of charge, I think, so... Oh, no I don't. I may not be able to... If I do a pulse... There we are. There we go. I wish my scarf was a little longer. A little bit longer scarf. There's a little bit longer flight. If there's any interesting Easter eggs off the path. The problem is I wouldn't be able to get back up again, and it's not a kind of repetition I would necessarily want to do. Oh. Alright then. Ascending a snowy incline. Again, footsteps being left behind us in the snow, but vanishing to time. Come on. Our ping, as it were, is not extremely strong here. Let's hide. Hide for a moment. And follow along and see if I can stay hidden. From whatever dark agent wants me to keep me from ascending the mountain spire. by this pylon thinking I did not want to go up here. I don't think I can anyway. But I can come up to it, and that makes me curious. Is there anything up here? Oh, there's a cave. But, okay, that's curious. What if I want to go this direction? Is there anything over here? Just the other side of the cave. Perhaps that might be where it exits there. And that's an interesting point. Because there might have been some lore in there that I maybe never found the last time I came through here. Oh, but now I must make the journey back and check out the cave. What a shame it would be if I didn't. I have to say though, the feeling of chill in the air walking through along this pass through the snow. I just feel the chill. Ah, here we are, yes, so probably the exit that we saw from the other side, but I feel we saw this before. Ascension to the peak. I don't really have any flight power here. Another dark marker over here, though. Another marker. Thing's crosshairs. Oh, that makes me sad. I've lost a chunk of my scarf. And that's how we get harmed by these rotten things. Happy about that. see if we can make it. Not expect to be wandering through these mountains like this. Well, not this soon, I suppose I mean. That's alright, my last stream was long and mostly testing my tech. And in the end, I decided it was not one I wished to keep, so... wandering into a small forest of these things. Let's wake them up, shall we? Let's let them know that their story is being told. Let's weave a little warmth into these ancient stories. I'm not meant to come this way. Very well. Try to do a little flight here. Do here. Don't really have enough jumping power to go anywhere. Have I missed some of my little flighty fabric friends? There we go, I almost made it. Flight here. Ancient stories lift me higher. Bring me to your summit. So that I can sing. As I wind my way through the wintry pass. Breath of ancient desolation wafting up from the chasm below, desolation of time. I noticed there's some, what would you call them? Ramparts, maybe? Down below us? Okay, come on, get us around that corner. So we're climbing ever higher. But what's down there? Quite brisk winds. Perhaps those lower areas are for if you get blown off of here like I have just done. Well, now we get to find out what these were for. Which is another way to ascend to the same area, I suppose. My song is weakened here, eh? Come on, can you lift me higher? There we go. Maybe I've hit an edge of the world that maybe I'm meant to ascend straight up. Maybe. Am I making progress? Yes, little by little. Boy, the sense of such intense weather. You know, though, if only I had gotten up here with more ability to fly, perhaps I could have investigated the top of that building. Push hard through the frightful whiteout conditions. Come on, be strong. Can't even see the building behind us anymore. And yet, as we start to crest this hill, the winds seem to have died out just a little. The sky is a little bit clearer, but we're visibly tired. We may not make this journey after all, and we may succumb to the weather here. The peak of the mountain has been obscured from us. Each step is labored. We're so beset with frost that I bet our cloak is little more than a block against the wind and not something of warmth. But we keep moving. Inch by painful inch, and then we can move no more. I hope that someone else on their journey finds us. I'm pretty sure there's nothing that we could do. We lie there, the last of our warmth leaving us. We see figures like we saw in the paintings, behind masks, porcelain, white as the snow. Will they take us in? Granted us a great power of flight here. As we race and rocket upward past the dark flying hills towards a great light. Below, yes, we've ascended to the crest of the final peaks of the mountain. We're sailing on a sea of mist. We trail behind us a long scarf of flight. We're buoyed up by an unknown force. We use a little of our power to lift ourselves to the heavens. Hi, friends. I can call you to me and bestow myself greater powers of flight. Let us summon them again and okay. Perhaps they did not call, but we're going to walk on this ribbon bridge. Story of Ascension. Hi, friends. Can we not climb with you? No, I think we must descend. Here we can ascend up the waterfalls of snowy white. Rushing liquid water. But touching down is a problem. Now we've entered another space where we're buoyed up a little by the power of flight. Look how beautiful this is. Serenity here and just looking about. Don't know if I ever came up on this peak before. And I know where I have to ascend to, but it does make me wonder what else there is on these mountains. Send through the, what shall we call them, the jellyfish of light. Oh, and look, a leviathan creature made of these wisps, letting us ride along. Leviathan creature of these carpets. I feel like I just want to descend for a moment. Friends, buoy me up. Just want to look up and over this hill. Oh, and it won't let me. Well, that's okay. This isn't a completely open environment, and it doesn't matter. It's just a magical journey. Come on, friend. Can you take me a little higher? Oh, look at this. Well, that's as high as you're going to take me today, or can you take me a little higher? What lurks beneath? Shallow pool of light. Perhaps hot springs. Oh, and look at that beautiful waterfall below me. I know it's not the way I'm supposed to be going, but I feel like I just want to skim along it just a little longer. Now I'm on a glorious path of light, an ascension, find the greatest story. Tell me, travelers who have been here before me, what stories do you have to tell? Even the final path is a little chilling. Sing a little song. When last I came to these peaks, I had a companion with me. I never knew whether they were a traveler put in by the authors or someone else joining me on this journey from somewhere on the globe. Didn't really matter. We both walked up this hill, helped each other out a little by pointing the way. We walked through to this light together. I guess at that point it didn't really matter whether they were a real person or not. It was the moment. I wish this playthrough I'd gone through the other desert environments and the underground passages and all of the other wonders that I saw. This shorter journey was lovely. Gives me time to go on and do something else. A little bit of a reminiscence of the first time I played through this. And we enter the light. And here we have the scene of markers in the snow. And we're looking up at the peak we just climbed. but the imagery is clearly a cyclical story time. What a beautiful little starry-scape. The sunrise. And back we are here again. I'm gonna put this down for the evening. I was gonna play through a good piece of it and then have to stop the stream, but weirdly this shorter version of the journey, where I found a path I didn't expect to take, that was enough. I encourage you to play this game yourself and go into it with just the thought of exploring all the lore and the mystery of this ancient place. So a little bit of implication on what went on here. Maybe the questions raised as to why you're on this journey, aside from its own sake. Well, thank you so much for joining me on this.